name is Caius Marcius Coriolanus.
A new big-screen adaptation of Coriolanus marks the directorial debut of Ralph Fiennes, who also plays the title role. He's transposed Shakespeare's tragedy, set in 5th century BC, to a contemporary war-torn Balkan-like setting referred to as a place called Rome. It's the story of a legendary warrior who returns heroically from battle, but he's not a political creature. He won't court the favour of the people, a restive, rioting population.
I say again, in soothing them, we nourish against our Senate the cockle of rebellion, insolence, sedition, which we ourselves have ploughed for, sowed and scattered by mingling them with us.
Coriolanus becomes a reviled figure, eventually banished from his homeland. He ends up taking up arms against the Romans with his former enemy, Fiennes, played by Gerard Butler.
In mere spite, to be full quit of those my banishers, stand I before thee here. I will fight against my cankered country.
Coriolanus is a driven man. There's an intensity to his demeanour and his relationships, particularly that between him and his mother, Volumnia, played by Vanessa Redgrave. Ralph Fiennes clearly thought this Shakespeare play had big screen potential.
It's a very dynamic political thriller, I suppose, if you like, but with this Greek tragedy at the centre, this essential mother-son relationship where all the strands, as it were, all the lines of the drama lead to this. He is who he is because of his mother.
Why did you want to transpose it to a modern-day state?
Well, over years of thinking about how I would do it, I went from the spectrum of sort of, swords and sandals to something 19th century, but it just felt that so many things that happened in the story are happening to us now. Also, I wanted an audience to connect immediately with this world. I wanted it to be a world that they recognised and understood.
This Coriolanus not only looks contemporary, but the cast thinks its themes have topical relevance.
If we look at what's going on right now in the Middle East and these various uprisings, and this is exactly what this who has the say, who deserves the say, the people or the politicians, where does the power balance lie? I think is really very involving in this film.
You have won a happy victory to Rome.
There's nothing light or frivolous about Coriolanus. It's a work that addresses the primitive, self-destructive aspects of our nature.
I think it's quite a bleak piece, to be honest. I think Shakespeare's takes us to the heart of something that's actually. He shows us the sort of the pity, the waste of humankind, the continual destructive patterns that go on.
Did the mechanics of directing come easily to you? I mean, the first day on the set when the word action was uttered, did that feel at all daunting, or did you feel you were out of your depth at all?
To get through the first day was great. We made our day, and we got through our week, and we made our week. And then I think everyone was watching to see where I would go under, or be overwhelmed. But I was determined not to be. I just was determined not to get behind.
Coriolanus has grown from man to dragon.
All in all, this film has been well received by critics who, on the whole, have found Ralph Fiennes' directorial debut to be a very commendable endeavour.